Hello, my dearest viewers. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're okay. You're most welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Claire Chiro. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I want us to talk about something interesting, something nice, something important as well. Microsoft Excel errors. So when we talk of Microsoft Excel errors, I know some of us have also experienced it. Though some have not yet because it's our first time learning it. So when we talk of Microsoft Excel errors, I mean these are errors. Errors in Excel appear when a formula or function cannot return a valid result. So when you see that the formula you're applying does not return a valid result, that's already Microsoft Excel error. So what do we mean by these errors? So I want to show you practically that these are errors that we experience. So we go to our Windows bar, we open a Microsoft Excel. If you want to type in a new item, you can also use the new. We go to new blank book, but for now we already have a document that's already been typed. So when you open the Microsoft Excel, you realize that we have these items. So when you look at cell B2, it has no formula applied. It's just the data which has been entered, the marks, the 80. But when you come to total, it has a sum, like when you have this function. So this is the formula that brought for us there, the sum. So the errors we are going to talk about is when you try to apply in something but it doesn't work. So let's take for the example, you see the average, it's equal sign average B2 to E2. I'll show you what the errors are. So when you look at this total, it came with a certain function. So we want to look at the errors. And then for position, so in case maybe we have entered in something different to total this, let me see, equal sign sum. The open bracket, let's say B2 B2 comma B3. So it's not the total of what we really want here. This becomes an error. It's mainly when you enter in a wrong function. So I'll put back my B2 to E2. So the greatest error I want us to see is when it comes to position, like when you want to enter in something. So we realize that when you enter equal sign, a position we use rank. You open your bracket. Here we shall use the total F2. So it would be F2, comma, dollar sign, we have F, dollar sign, we have 2. So when we use it with the average, we shall really see a wrong function. So put your dollar sign and then with the G, and then dollar sign, and you close the bracket. So you see, this is already, and there is a problem with this formula, not trying to type a formula. So when the character is an equal or minus, Excel thinks it's a formula. So These are errors we incur while entering a formula. Like, okay, let's say for an example, what that we have put 2 here. And we press enter. This will be number 1. But manually, we are seeing that number 1 is even who? Number 1 is John. And then here is giving us number 1. It's like we have entered in a wrong thing. And when you scroll down, you'll see it gives us a null function, like it's not applicable. So these are some of the errors we incur while using Excel. So when once your formula is wrong, it becomes an error. Of course, Excel thinks it's what? It's a function. So you see, because manually we see that from here, this is already what? This is John is already number 1 from that total. But here we are having Peter as a number 1, and then when you scroll down, it doesn't bring you the exact position of the 5 candidates, of the 5 students of P4 class. So you realize that these are errors we incur. There are so many, but of course there are so many errors, but errors mainly is incurred when entering what? The functions, like when you want to use the function to bring out a certain calculation. But of course the errors help us in so many ways. The errors help us in so many ways, like in case we want to improve accuracy of and reliability of the data system or the data analysis. When we want to improve its accuracy and its reliability, the errors will help us. And then errors will also help us to, it will guide us to detect mistakes in data entry. So once we detect these errors, we are able to rectify them. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't liked, please go and like it. It's such an interesting learning. These are things that happen in our daily lives. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying with me. I'll see you in our next video. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.